Hey guys, this is Ryan Sapp with Big R Outdoors. We bought us this Amazon storage shed. We're gonna turn it into a deer stand. We're basically gonna turn it into this.
Into this.
Right here on Big R Outdoors. McCoy, quit licking the stand.
It's tasty.
Okay guys, yeah, I bought a 4x6 storage shed off Amazon. I've been seeing where people's been doing it. Really can't find no videos on it. We thought we'd build one for y'all, show you how we did it. Now this is gonna be windows part. That's gonna go in toward the end. This is all it. I mean, it's just some, it's thin, but it ain't that thin. This is just sheet metal, bent sheet metal. I think I paid a couple $100 for it. So, but it ain't too bad. The only problem is I got it on sale, and this one's actually white. So when we get done, we're gonna have to paint it. And it's got a, give me the instructions over. This one here, if I remember right, the doors, they slide in the back instead of open out. They should slide. I thought that'd be pretty cool. You can kind of get it anywhere, and where we're putting it's gonna be pretty close to the edge of some big pine trees, so the sliding will be better for that. But as y'all can see in the picture, it's gonna have like this little slope roof, and I'm thinking the way that it's put on, I could change the roof around to slope back toward the door. The only problem is I think it's going to be a little short, so probably going to put some 2x12s at the top, and well, we'll show y'all all that. Y'all just stay tuned. But I think it's going to be pretty good. It's going to be a cheap budget build, shall we say. The only other thing that's not going to be so cheap is that box of windows down there. They're good windows. They were about as much as the whole shed was, but you really don't need them. We did, or we do. We like them. You can just cut you a hole out and do whatever. And these boys right here, they're excited to build this deer stand, huh? Yeah, no. It's actually going to be for him. He's old enough to hunt by himself. They done had their hunter safety education courses. Miss Queen riding around on the side by side, but we're gonna get this thing built, so y'all stay tuned. We're gonna see how, well, if I didn't have these two knuckleheads, it'd probably be a lot easier, but hey, they gotta learn. We gotta be men today. They just learn how to be men. So let's see what we can do.
We love Fortnite, we love Fortnite, we love Fortnite, we love Fortnite, we...
Content gold, content gold.
Little rule of thumb, you might want to put your your chuck on like 4. That way you don't strip this out. Don't feel too bad. I mean, it's cheap, but I mean, it ain't gonna be bad. But if you got that dude cranked up 13, 14, you run these little screws in, it's gonna strip out that metal. So make sure you got it on 3 or 4. I think we got ours set on 4 right now, and letting that dude here, and it stops, and it's perfect.
Regardless how small it's gonna be.
You also gotta be careful. Came from Amazon, and they dropped it, of course, and it's bent. But I will say, they did it consistent. There's not just one in there that's bent. There's about 7. So, All right, I opened this up a couple of days ago, and it's had a bag of stuff that came in and come with a little lock, so that's pretty neat, especially if you go and put on a deer stand, private land, like deer lease like we got. So that's pretty cool. And it come with a bunch of these gloves, which I'll officially let McCoy here put them on. I done cut my finger, but it's all right, because this tin, it's got some pretty sharp edges on it. So, and it's got these 2 little holders here. I don't really know what they're for, where they go, because it's sold as a garden shed, so this might be something for that. Hey, the way I see it, it looks like it'd be a good gun rack. So it even comes with a little gun rack if you can put them in there right. So, but it's coming on. We're getting on with the walls right here. So And we'll say that if I can get my stuff, it's pre-drilled holes down here, so that makes it pretty nice. Holes right here, all the way around. Here, McCoy, all the way around the floor. So even if you got boys that y'all want them to put together, they can do it. See right there, lines up pretty nice. And I think you got a bolt up right here, and the tin's bent. You can see, so really ain't no like trim edges or nothing like that. It's kind of bent. I think it's gonna be pretty nice. I will say it's gonna be stand up beside it. You know, it really wasn't that tall, and I knew that. That's the whole purpose of me probably gonna have to put the 2x12s up there, because yeah, he's standing and he's a whole head taller. He's about 5'11", so hey, if you're McCoy size, he disappears behind that thing. Just saying, there's some short people out there. So you 5'5", 5'6", this is the stand for you. What are you, a Gen dipshit?
I'm Gen Z.
No, you're not.
I am. I'm like the end of Gen Z.
That's gonna be the title. Amazon shed. So easy Gen Zs can put it together.
What are you?
Awesome.
He's millennial.
He's millennial.
My hand tools, you know, nothing too critical. Hold that. Here. Give y'all a little rundown why I decided to go with an Amazon shed, right? So, really, curiosity, wanted to try it out, see how it would last in the long run. 2, I don't know if y'all been to the lumber store, Home Depot, or just your regular old lumber store, but that mess is expensive. So, probably the best way to build one would be out of that LP Smart Panel that, you know, it don't rot or nothing. But that mess is over $50 a sheet in my area. Regular OSB, I think it was over $20 a sheet. So just buying wood alone for the sides and the wood for the walls was going to be well over $200, probably more over $300. Where this thing, I caught it on sale, and I think I paid, like, with taxes and all on it, I think it was 210 bucks. So it's gonna have doors, it's gonna have walls, it's gonna have a roof. All I gotta do is buy a sheet of plywood for the floor, and I've already got 4x4s. I bought the brackets that the 4x4s go in. I think I paid $45 for them on Amazon. So the windows were the most expensive. I really wanted those windows in it. You don't have to put the windows I'm putting in it, but if you're trying to get out of here with a cheap build, you can build this entire deer stand that we're building out of this shed for easy 400 or less. You know, if you just wanted to have this and not put no shelves or nothing on the inside, just cut the windows out, you got it. I'm probably gonna put maybe rip some 2x4s, build some good frames for the windows and everything, and just put as little bit of wood in there as I need to, and probably put a rug or something, because it is tin, up on the walls, try to dampen it a little bit. Prop 11 up right there. Mine's going over here. All the constructions. Go get your screws, your box of screws. Well, we thought it was so easy that a Gen Z could do it. We really don't know what happened. We was rocking along, getting them at the bottom. In my corrections here, somehow I got some corner pieces screwed up. They're pre-made corner pieces here that are like already got this little bend to them right here. They come around and they bend. So, but I had one, the long section was right here, but for some reason it needed to be like this. Now I just flipped it all around because I needed like some P1s, as they say here, and I had my 4 here, but there was a big gap and it had to do with this down here. So I will say, for putting this together, I had a little miscommunication here in the construction, but this is what you look at. Like, this is your floor. See all your P1 sides here, then these here, then these back here and the side. Yeah, so somehow we got screwed up, but now somehow we gotta come over one through all the floor. We're missing, we really don't know what happened. I don't know. I guess when it got to that section that said that right there, make sure everything's level, diagonal, blah 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 blah. Well, yeah, we kind of didn't do that. We just winged it. So, and it got us. It got us. So read your corrections really well. You're gonna need to do that. But we're gonna get her fingered out here. Don't worry about it. All right. I think we might have figured out this problem we had. What we noticed when we got it all down here on the bottom, right? Okay. This corner right here, everything's pretty flush, which I'm pretty impressed with, being as thin as all this stuff is. You see stuff down there, it's pretty flush, right? Pretty daggone flush. So right here on the corner, it was sticking out past this, and it wasn't flush. The other corners around were flush. Now what we figured out was, I'll take y'all on this side, you see it right here. These sections right here, these corner sections, the straight sections line up in the corner. This one was over here and that one was there, say vice versa. So pre-drilled holes out there were a little, well, they were pre-drilled for the way it is now. So when we stuck this corner section in, it was sticking out over there. So basically all I did was unscrew them all on the bottom, because right here it wasn't lining up right here, and it was a mess. So took all the screws out at the bottom. This one that was right there, I just swapped these two right there, and now it's working. So they are pre-drilled for where they need to be. So if you got the corner sections that are not flush, then you need to go back and look. As you can see, that's kind of bent right there, but all these corner sections are flush with the corners. Actually pretty impressive. It ain't too bad. But the that one wasn't. So if you see that, keep that in mind if you're building this. If you see that, you got something wrong with the frame.
Think about that.
Not terrible. We ain't completely done yet, but it does have a little window right here. Got that right there. This is it. Yeah, I think it's like it's supposed to be clear through there. You can see a little paper on there. I'm not going to use that. I got 36-inch windows for both sides and a 40-something inch. Well, I think it was a 42-inch window for right here. So I mean, you could technically leave it like this. Like I say, if he's bending his head. And if you gotta get up to pee or something like that, you just say you're gonna have to stand. Definitely a little short. But hey, if you was a little person, man, yeah. But this ain't too bad. Finally got it out here. Got the windows in it. And I put some of these 1x4s right here. Now I found these, or not 1x4s, these 1x1s. I found these at Home Depot. I don't know if y'all's Home Depot has it. Mine does. They were bundled up. It was like 6 of them, 8 foot long. I bought me 2 bundles. Putting the windows and the 1x1s in here for the windows and putting them down in here really sturdied this thing up. It's pretty nice. This ain't bad for the money. It ain't too bad. Now these windows, if y'all want to know about these windows, y'all leave a comment down below and I will give y'all the information about these windows. But I will say these are very nice windows, but I love these windows. I got them on my stand. They probably cost more than the stand. If you just wanted to put some old flat windows in there, something like that, you could easily go out here pretty daggum cheap. Got these doors right here, y'all know that slide. Now my intentions were to put this thing in the air on some 4x4s about 4 feet off the ground. I built this thing, y'all see me build it at the house. When we moved it to get it out here, we had to go slow, coming down the road, rocking and everything. I couldn't put it up in the air. I tried it, I just couldn't. I had to put the roof on and everything up here. It just wasn't working out. So I had to take it off the 4x4s and get it on the ground. It's gonna have to sit on the ground. My initial idea was to build it and everything and take my tractor and pick it up and put it up in the air, put the 4x4s and the brackets and all that on it, and then support it all real good and have it in the air like that. Well, my tractor decided it wanted to break. The radiator messed up in it, so it's gonna have to sit on the ground for this year, but I don't think it's gonna be too bad. The floor is like 1/2 inch plywood, 1930 seconds, I think what it was. It was like $27 at Home Depot. I bought a sheet of it. I can't really show y'all, but it's kind of dark, but they had a little lip at the bottom in the floor. I put it on that lip. Trying to video, be quiet. I put it on that lip. And that turned out pretty good. I 2x6s on the outer, as y'all could see, and then 2x4s in the middle is what I went with for the base. It's not too bad. I will tell you this: if you do get one of these and you're going to put it out on a deer lease, take it to your deer lease and put that dude up at your deer lease. Get all the wood you're going to need for your base. Like I say, there's a lip. There's a lip down in there. It's probably about 1/2 inch. It sticks out this way, and that's how I set my floor. My 2x4s butt up right up underneath it, and it fit on there perfect. You don't have to go on the outer part, the top part right here. As you can see, you don't have to do that. Get you some 1x1s, get your windows, get your plywood for your floor. I'm eventually going to put this foam in there, and I'm going to get this Flex Seal and spray the outside and probably the roof where all the bolt holes and everything goes. They're literally screws that hold this thing on. If you wanted to get some bolts or something like that, you could do that. On this, we just screwed from the outside, screwed this in, took a mataba, cut out the metal, and they fit in perfect. But I would strongly suggest that you take that dude to your deer lease or wherever you're going to hunt, and use it for a hunt stand at, and put it up there. Because we did not, or if you're going to build it all and then transport it, that's fine, but it better have the wood in it and everything like that. Because this roof was kind of, well, that's all tied in here now, but it's got these little thicker metal pieces. I didn't have those in. We transported it. The roof kind of moved, all kind of mess. We had to put some trim back on, some stuff popped off up there. Don't do it. If you buy this one with the little slanted roof and everything, take it to where you're going to put it up at and put it there. If you're going to build it on a trailer, I've seen where some guys were building them on trailers and hauling it in the trailer out there, just leaving the trailer. Make sure that that thing is got wood in it to sturdy it up, because it's going to be a little flimsy. It is a little flimsy. You can see this roof right here pushing in. I mean, it ain't bad. It's going to work for a deer stand. See, I done lost a screw right there. But when you put these walls in it, it sturdies it up a heck of a lot. The doors, even on transporting it when I had it at the house, both of these doors slid real good and everything. Now this one kind of wants to stick for some reason. I really don't know why. But the doors, you see, it shuts up real good. Probably gonna get like a little metal deal to lock it right there. Now I told y'all that I was gonna put some 2x12s up there, raise it and all that. I built this dude at home to show y'all. If you're gonna raise the roof on it, bring your boards out here. Bring your 2x12s, 2x8s, 2x6s, 2x whatever you're gonna use to raise that roof. Bring it with you and build it all out in the woods, because that wasn't happening. There was no way I could have got that on there and transported it. And like I say, I ran out of time too. Probably could have put it all on there when we put the roof on, but it was kind of a pain to get the roof on after building it and all that mess. Build it out there. I would strongly suggest to build it out there. Other than that, I don't really think it's going to be too bad. I got the carpet in here. You know, I'm 6'1", and I'm in this chair, and I'm not hitting anything. I might hit right here. I'm kind of dead center. Oh, I just nicked the door right there. But I'm kind of figuring we're going to shoot. If you're kind of sitting like this, the way I can see out both windows, I'm good. And I'm leaning back. Now if I set up, I'm not hitting anything. I'm pretty good right there. And then you can spin around. I got that window. I got that window. I got that window. I can kick back. I'm probably gonna put some little shooting shelves in here. Something you can kick your feet up on. As you can see right there, that's gonna be nice. Kick your feet up on. You probably definitely take a good nap in here. Now this already had a window in it when y'all seen. So what I did was when we started cutting the windows out, I took a piece that we cut and put it in right there. Now I just went from the bottom of the window that was already in it, and I just took a level and everything and traced it all, stuck all these up, and then just cut the windows out, and that's how we measured it. I think they were like 30 from the floor up. The windows are 36 inches. Had some guys asking me about these gaps right here. As you can see, it's got the ribs, and that's it right there. Yes, I'm gonna have to put some silicone in there or some foam or something of that nature. I haven't done that yet. Probably just run a little bead of silicone here, fill in these, silicone the tops and the sides. Bottom should be fine. Do the same thing on all the windows. Put little dabs of silicone here. I'm gonna take my spray and spray every one of these. I do know that. Every one of these screws and little bolts from the outside. That's it, guys. That is the Amazon metal garden shed turned deer stand. So, hope this helps y'all out. Hey, y'all leave your comments down there. Like I say, I can give y'all measurements, do whatever. I should have videoed that, but like I say, I was pressed for time. Being a softball dad and everything, that took up a lot of it. So, trying to get it out here, get it finished, get it done before hunting season started. I really didn't get a chance to film all of this right here, getting it out here. So, y'all seen us putting it together at the house, and that's as far as I got for y'all. I apologize. But that is it. I can give y'all information on anything, on the windows. If y'all need, I'll do a whole nother video on everything. Just leave comments down there. Tell me what y'all want. I don't think it's bad. I don't really think it's bad. Time will tell as far as like rain and everything. Might have to silicone every one of them screws. I hope the Flex Seal works. But I don't think it's going to be bad. I think this thing will last a while. I really do. It's good stuff. I really think it's going to be good stuff. So, hey, there it is. Y'all leave some comments. Like I say, tell me what y'all think. Give me some feedback, people. Like, subscribe, hit that bell, share this. Check us out on TikTok. Trying to get everything. I'm over 1,000 subscribers now. I'm trying to get that subscriber count up and everything. I want to retire, guys. I want to make videos for y'all. Might even do thought about doing a Amazon garden shed smokehouse for deer sausage. So y'all let me know if y'all want to see that. That's what we got right now. We fixed to put some more corn out and get out here so these deer can eat. Amazon garden shed deer stand. Hey, it's bougie and we like it. Thank y'all for watching. I hope this helped somebody. Hope y'all got something out of it. Hope I gave y'all an idea. So, I know this video came out a little late for this deer season, but it's always something for next deer season. So, hope y'all enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments what y'all think about it. Y'all have a great hunting season. And like we always say, keep it bougie, people, right here on Big R Outdoors.